Reaction of metals with water. Metals react with water to produce metal oxide and hydrogen gas. The metal oxides so formed of highly reactive metal further combines with water to form the metal hydroxide. The moderatively reactive metals react only with steam and they form metal oxides and hydrogen. So, metal hydroxides are formed by metals that are present at the top of the reactivity series. This indicates that reactivity of a metal with water also depends on its position in the activity series. Let's understand the reaction of alkali metals with water. Metals like lithium, sodium and potassium are known as alkali metals. Alkali metals usually react very vigorously and explosively with cold water and form their hydroxides with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Let's observe the reaction of sodium with water. The vessel contains water mixed with phenolphthalein. A piece of sodium is dropped in water. The reaction between sodium and water is highly exothermic that the hydrogen gas released there itself catches fire. The pink color of the solution indicates the formation of sodium hydroxide, which is a base which can turn phenolphthalein pink. If the reaction is not controlled, it may result in an explosion too. 2Na plus 2H2O gives 2NaOH plus H2 is the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. A similar type of vigorous and exothermic reaction is shown by the metals like potassium and lithium also with water. And hence, these metals are usually stored in kerosene. The next metal that we are going to discuss is calcium. Let us see what happens when calcium reacts with water. Comparatively, the reaction of calcium with water is less violent. Heat is evolved in this case also, but not as much as in the previous reaction. So, the hydrogen gas evolved here doesn't catch fire. Observe the metal calcium. You can see that calcium starts floating on the surface of water. This is because the bubbles of hydrogen gas evolved during the reaction stick on the surface of calcium and make it to float. The end products in this reaction is calcium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. So the equation goes like this. Ca plus 2H2O gives CaOH twice plus H2. Magnesium is a metal that does not react with cold water. Magnesium reacts only with hot water. Similar to calcium, magnesium also floats when added to water as the bubbles of hydrogen stick to the surface of the metal. The balanced chemical equation for this reaction is Mg plus 2H2O gives MgOH twice plus H2. Metals like aluminium, iron and zinc neither react with hot water nor with cold water, but they react with steam to form their oxides and release hydrogen gas. So the products formed when aluminium, iron and zinc react with steam is aluminium oxide, iron oxide and zinc oxide. Here are the balanced chemical equation for the reaction of aluminium and iron with steam. Metals like copper, silver, gold and lead do not react with water at all. So let's summarize the reactions. We understood that sodium, potassium, lithium and calcium react vigorously with cold water. The reaction of sodium and potassium with water is highly exothermic that the hydrogen gas released there easily catches fire. Magnesium shows its reaction with hot water only. The similarity in the reaction of calcium and magnesium is that both these metals start floating as the hydrogen bubbles stick on the surface. The products formed in this reaction is their hydroxides with the evolution of hydrogen gas. Metals like aluminium, iron and zinc only react with steam to form their oxides, whereas copper, lead, gold and silver do not show any reaction with water at all. I hope that the reaction of different metal towards water is very clear to you. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button if you like the video, share the video among your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more contents of Class 8, 9, 10 Science.